Good morning, everyone. This is Rivka. We are playing some more Final Fantasy Tactics, finishing up our first big side quest in Golland, reuniting Beowulf with, well, we'll get into that later, shall we? Last time we finished up a little bit of our leveling, rearranged our party a little bit, and we are heading into the Colliery Ridge. This is probably the most important one because it has a rare enemy unit that we can potentially recruit. So I don't actually know where they are.
I'm ready.
I feel like we want to do
If you say so.
this.
When you are. All right. Ready.
All right. No turning back.
Okay, that right there,
No effort.
that little white guy, is an enemy called a pig. They are extremely rare,
Place.
and
Ready and
all
waiting.
3 levels of them have various tiers of... Oh, that was what I forgot to do. Well, actually, yeah, we don't want the blue gun or the glacial gun on yet. With the blue dragons here, because they absorb ice, as it would be sensible for them to do.
Every bit helps.
So Ramza, when he does that, Shout is basically all of his other stuff put together, which is awesome. I did guess right on the pig's location. I don't remember if I finished saying what I was starting to say, which is that the pig has all 3 tiers of it have very good poach items possible, and they are very rare to show up randomly, so we need to
Dodge this.
if we can recruit one, it'll go a long way towards just filling out our endgame inventory in broken and ridiculous ways, which I'm fine with personally. That's unfortunate. I was all excited about height 5 being a potential, and then I realized that a bunch of the enemies were on 10. Actually, let's take a look at Mustadio, because I do want to make sure he's the guy that needs everything to go right this time. So let's go. Can't use XP. Levels a multiple of 4. Don't think we have any other force. 1 enemy. Is that worth it? I think that's worth it. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if it hits just the enemy, like it sometimes does. There we go. Let's go here. And we're going to Kimori. Protect and Shell on Mustadio and herself. So Musadio has Haste Shell Protect. Feels good.
It's over with. Oh, I can still improve.
And I don't think I'm in range for Entice yet. I think I need one more square. Yep. So we'll just keep shooting this guy.
Practice makes perfect.
When in doubt, shoot him in the face. This is probably gonna hurt. That could have been worse. That could have been worse. He does have the white robe on, which halves ice attacks. Part of the reason I wanted to switch Ramza there is because spears let you level multiple of 3. Is he the only guy?
Nice.
Ramza can prevent counterattacks with the spear, as opposed to going in with his the sword that he was using. 85% chance to hit on this is pretty good on that guy. So disable on one of the chemists. That'll help prevent healing.
I will not falter.
I think we just wait.
I fear nothing.
That's a mistake. Hearing nothing is generally not good. Just say. 143. So yeah, I want to make sure I don't accidentally kill this thing. I suppose I could always revive it if I need to. So we just do Muramasa. Oh, that actually works perfectly. I'm done.
That was a good one.
I agree.
I still have the will.
So my original plan was to try and also recruit some blue dragons here. But since I was able to recruit red dragons earlier, I've been able to breed them, and also there's nothing that great that we get from them.
Listen to my tale.
I realize that it's not a very good chance, but this is pretty much a we just sit and grind it. It is worth sitting and grinding. We can basically make an unkillable unit. Elevation Prime. CT5 should be herself. That's not great. Okay. Let's try Elevation 4. Rafa and a blue dragon. I'm gonna have faith. This is gonna do more to them than me. Not as much as I would have liked,
This time.
but she actually got the auto potion trigger. Perfect.
It's over. There.
We'll take it.
It seems I've improved.
Oh,
Oh no, you
I thought
don't.
that would hit the pig too. Interesting.
Right.
This should do a little damage, but not much, which will help without... I think that lowers the chance of... That's not what I wanted. Well, the good news is that should drive them to stop attacking and run away. Or they're just gonna get healed anyway. Whatever. That's...
What to do? Listen to my tale.
Perfect.
The next move is key.
I'll do what I can.
Muramasa.
You're nothing.
Is this the end?
Sword shattered. We've still got one left if we need it. Shir Hadori. Shield parry as well. I feel like we just trap this guy so they can't use their gun. Because guns have a minimum range.
Right then. Listen to my tale.
I'm a little bit nervous about Beowulf getting in there and killing the piggy before I get a chance, but as long as they keep going at Mustadio, we should have a chance. So all they can do is high potion themselves. Because their gun is useless.
Where to?
We're gonna do one of these.
Just getting started.
Forward.
And now Beowulf can't physically hit them, so all they can do is disable. Which is fine. That's a lot of damage.
Here I go.
And now we grind the rest out.
Come on. I must wait. Now then.
Storm's brewing.
There we go. Could have been worse. So the big thing there is now we've got the pig. We'll recruit. We'll breed up the various versions of pigs and just take them into some random encounters, stab them in the back while they're on our team. It's really cheesy and awful. The perfume items that we just got, there's a few other ones, and I believe the 2 of them are from the pig enemies, if I remember correctly. There's also just some very expensive items that are like bags and carpets, which are the dancer and bard and a few other things abilities. I don't remembering 3 because we have an extra character. Okay. This might seem weird, but we're actually gonna do Mustadio. We're gonna switch Mustadio over to
Why not?
I briefly mentioned this earlier. As one of my favorite things. That's fine. He's still not going to be up close and personal most of the time, and by giving him even some additional hit points here is good, and a shield.
Ready.
I think that's what I want.
To battle.
This is the end. This has another enemy that we could theoretically try.
Good to you, this stone. Surrender it. Your life, it may yet buy.
So there's another stone here, and technically just playing the main game, you don't get access to all the stones by the end. You have to do these side quests to unlock the last couple Zodiac stones.
At last I found you. As I live and breathe, I will let no harm befall you.
Okay. So, this is... Oh no, we have to protect her. That's obnoxious. Well, whatever.
No.
If we can happen to poach the plague horrors, I will. That's what I had down here, but honestly, if we can just take them out, that's also fine. Those are the guys that cause Petrify and Doom, and if she happens to get petrified, we just lose instantly. So I don't think we spend too much time on it. There's an 8. Actually, you know what? Let's just move as far as we can, which is right here, and shout.
No turning back.
Okay, I was not thinking about the fact that his movement was gonna suck. So I guess we just move and wait,
Leave it to me.
sadly. It's not that big of a... Okay, that's movement 5 that would... Or 4 or 5 that would be required. And these guys are... Jump 3... Yeah, that makes sense. We're gonna... Kiyomori? There is a slim chance that we end up needing to redo this, and if we do, we probably just make Ramza ninja, much like in his in the other ones. Doom is annoying. That gives him a 3-turn counter. Bad breath. Tentacles. Perfect. As long as we can get our... Why are you... No! Okay, whatever. You know what? If you're actually taking an enemy fully out, I'm okay with it. That's what we'll deal with it.
Right.
My turn.
So I'm gonna go over here, kind of block that square, and then we're gonna jump onto this guy.
Forward.
Just because he has the longest before his turn goes.
I'll put you in your place.
Yeah, not getting the right movement rates for those guys was definitely a mistake. This could be real bad.
Grease! No!
We're going to retry, change formation and retry, and let's fix this, because this should be some of this at least should be a fairly easy fix. So we switched to night. We could honestly switch to something else though. Which direction do I want to go with him? I mean, I already said I like him with night, unfortunately. I'd like to get him up to Dragoon, though. Which is also... No, that's on the Archer side. So, let's do Archer.
Try my best.
Archer has slightly better movement rates. Germanus boots. I don't love the fact that we're losing the gun on him, but we'll take it. I feel like having throw items is probably more valuable in this fight. Rafa. We are still on Chemist. She has throw items available. I don't want to switch your jobs right now. but I will give her the actual, or give her Germanus boots.
I'm ready.
Sandra, we'll go red shoes. All equipment of this type is currently in use. Who's using the red shoes? Jaquette? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If you say
That
so.
doesn't increase. That does not increase your jump, but it increases your movement. So I feel like it's still going to be worth it. Let's see if that works better. This should get Mustadio in range in one turn to be able to do things like X Potion. As with any of the missions like this, part of it comes down to RNG. What does the enemy do? What does your ally do? And 9 times out of 10, what the ally does matters more. Because if like Reese hadn't run back into the room and had moved down into the hallway, we probably would be in better shape, or would have been in better shape.
Trust in yourself.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, like that. That is what I was wanting to do. So now she can shoot.
I shan't rest.
She can run around this way, which is fine. Can she still hit just herself? We'll take it. Better than nothing. He's probably still gonna Giga Flare, but now we have units that can heal in range, as opposed to last time. Doom. Awesome.
What to do?
So from this mission, we're gonna get both Beowulf and Reese. I'm used to calling. I always called it, or did it as a 2-syllable, like Reyes or race. So Reese is strange to me, but whatever. Also, actually start having Beowulf do,
I will not
you know,
falter.
attacking things as opposed to just spamming disable.
You cannot hide.
Your time to shine.
A blessing indeed.
Oh, I forgot about the little guy back there. We'll need to have somebody go back and get him, but that's okay. Archaea Demon is going to just do a physical attack on Race. That's really nasty. But it looks like Mustadio, if Mustadio doesn't get hit by this, can heal. Doom is fine.
Right then.
As long as it's not the petrify effect. 'Cause otherwise, that Ochu is gonna try and probably finish her off. I'm very disappointed by the very near miss there. That one can't do anything. I feel like with where we're at, finishing off this one
You're finished.
so that it's just Reese and
I must keep at
I
it.
shall spare no effort.
the arcade demon in there
It's the end.
is the right choice.
Where to?
We'll risk it here. We can always buy another one if we need to. This is the last in the series, so I wanted to save it to make sure we had some for this. Confusion. Perfect. Okay, so this guy's probably gonna Giga Flare our group now, because he can hit more than one enemy. We basically provided him with a juicy target. I'm assuming parried from behind. Impressive. So this should do a ton of damage. Reese is a very powerful unit, but has very limited application. Unfortunately. %0 chance to hit? We'll try it. He comes down before 8, so they're fine.
Here I go.
Just in case, heal. Just in case I'm missing something here. But I think we're good. Yeah. I was not paying attention to the jump at the beginning of that, and that made a huge difference. Jump rates are important.
My thanks, Ramza. I could not have saved Reese without you.
Then we have found the dragon you sought.
A companion more dear to me than life itself. Mere words can be no fitting thanks. You have sought this stone, yes?
But how?
Let us just say, I have my own debts to settle. As have you.
Who are you?
No enemy of yours. This I swear on Reese's life. If you permit it, I would lend my sword and shield to your cause. What say you?
One cannot have too many comrades. I would be glad to count you among mine. Come, let us quit these darkened halls.
Heck yeah.
I will be of use to
Beowulf.
you elsewhere.
And Reese, the Holy Dragon. like I said, limited utility there. Don't think, yeah. So, all 3 elemental breaths, those are her only attacks. So it's very limited. All 2 range, cannot enter water, limited movement, no equipment. But she's still really powerful. Beowulf.
Yes?
I've been over this a little bit. Basically, we've got Spellblade, which is very... I can't remember if it's exactly the same as Oracle or not. He literally has all the way up to Bard starting. Holy crap. Yeah, so I want you to just think about that as far as like how things are set up and how much extra work he starts with compared to a lot of the characters we've had to deal with. Unfortunately, it's on the wrong side because we want him to get up to Samurai. But if we can get stuff like Bard, oh god, movement +3 from Bard. I was hoping for Fly, but we'll take movement +3. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain much more beyond. He basically is a supercharged Oracle that can use heavy armor and do a bunch of stats effects with higher accuracy rates, and also hit things with the sword. And we're going to probably move him over to Samurai to get that as well. I'll poke around later just to see if there's anything else they gave him in here. Oh, Mana Shield. So he has a chance to just not take damage sometimes. He'll go to his MP instead. So yeah, no, he's a very good unit, and that's all that matters there. I suppose the other option we could do, since we are so close to it already, is turn him into our new calculator. He already has all the stuff unlocked for it, but I don't feel like that fits. And honestly, I don't want to spam calculator the entire game. I like calculator. It is cheesy as heck, but it is not fun all the time. And I'm okay with it not being our like go-to. So I think this is probably going to be getting towards the end of Sandra's tenure on our team here.
What do you need?
We'll do a little bit more with her, obviously. When the time comes, she can do random battles. She has Poach, Shirodori. Like, she has a lot of really valuable skills. Until we get Beowulf up and running. Similar to what we were doing with having both Jaquette and Rafa in the party at the same time.
Of course.
Let's go ahead. We're going to rush down to Gaug for the last piece of this encounter. Because we had this...
Will the stone truly bring the sphere to life?
So we had this metal sphere, and we found a stone that goes with it.
You saw as much, did you not? I know not the how of it, but I'm confident it'll work. You were right. It stirs. Is that all?
It must no longer be operational. Hey!
Reinitialization complete. Verifying.
Oh my gosh, the voice is adorable.
What is your command, Master?
By the gods, the machine speaks!
Awaiting your command, Master.
Give it a command, Ramza.
Me? Must I? Mayhap you could...
What are you talking about? Your stone brought the thing to life. You're its master.
It's pretty clear.
Very well. Dance!
Oh, for the love of the gods.
What would you have it do?
It... It's dancing. I wonder how powerful this thing is.
I am very strong.
Well, then... dispose of Mustadio.
What?
Oh no! Phoenix Down! Where is the Phoenix Down?
Construct 8.
Service commenced.
So I mentioned earlier a lot of times I don't love using monster units. I mostly deal with monster units for the sake of like the poaching stuff, race as part of a quest line. Construct 8 actually has some cool abilities and is quite frankly very powerful. It mostly because it has a long range attack as part of one of its tasks. There we go. So destroy is adjacent. Compress an adjacent unit. Up level command to dispose of a distant unit. So this is horizontal range 8. And pulverize an adjacent unit. Now, the only downside here is Construct 8 does take recoil damage when you attack. So basically, you do a bunch of damage to the enemies, but you also take a bunch of damage. Also, Faith 0 means that magic defense is not their strong suit. So they're not perfect, but I do have very fond memories of them just blasting the crap out of things with lasers from across the battlefield. Because their attacks are a lot more powerful than like the guns that you get. So yeah, that is the results of our questline. We got 3 new characters out of it. Reese, Construct 8, and Beowulf. We got another one of the Zodiac Stones. And we are going to be doing this enables you to continue this plotline later. If you don't do this, you miss out on a whole nother section that leads to things like the secret dungeon that shows up at the end game. There's a few more characters you can't recruit. It's a lot, basically. So we're gonna wrap up for now and rejoin the plot as intended. And hope that we are not grossly overleveled. But we're gonna, so next time we're gonna head through Guguro Pass and up to Zoltenia. I'm not planning on doing any grinding between now and then unless I look it up and find out that the levels are much higher, and I'm pretty sure they're not. So we may not use Beowulf for this next section until we get caught up or get to a point where we want to do a grind. Either way, we'll make it work. Hope you're enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. I'll catch you next time.